So here's the video of my system. Basically, it starts over here at the saddle valve. Not my favorite way to do it, but it's about the only way to do it in here. I'm also not a fan of the location. That was actually there when we bought the house. This is on the cold water inlet line of the hot water heater. So, yay! This pipe gets kind of warm when the water heater is turned on, but hasn't really seemed to affect anything. It doesn't get like scalding hot or anything. Alright, so anyway, that line basically comes over here. That's this line right here. Goes into the shutoff valve, comes out here, goes into my filters, goes through my filters, loops around. It's actually tucked underneath. Let's see, this is the line here, but it gets split by this pressure gauge here. So generally that's where my water pressure sits, at about 42 to 44. So anyway, comes out there, goes into my membrane housing. Here's my wastewater line, comes out. I got the flush kit on there. Oops, and I think I have a bad shutoff valve because water is dripping from it. That comes out. This line actually loops around the back here and goes into this. The brine in is what it's labeled, and you totally cannot read it. There we go. Alright, and then it comes out of the brine out here and runs down around the sink here and exits there. So that's that. For the filtered water output, that actually goes down, gets tucked underneath, and this pressure gauge splits it in half. So this is my pressure coming out of the membrane right now, and it goes into the permeate in, and then comes out of the permeate out into this handy dandy little thing, which is actually the my TDS meter, or part of it. Comes out the bottom here, goes around the back, comes up the top, goes into my auto shutoff valve again, comes down here, gets teed off. I have a shutoff valve going into my DI, so I can shut that portion off anytime I need to. I also have a check valve, probably not necessary, but I didn't want to take any chances of water backing up through these and getting into my drinking water, because it might not be so tasty. And then obviously this is my line out. There's the other part of my TDS meter that goes over to my reservoir, which has a float valve on it. The other portion up here, if you remember the T, up here, another check valve. This is necessary to keep water from backwashing into your DI. Goes into this T here, and this line actually drops down here, and this is it. Drops down under my sink, which is where I have my two tanks. And right now I'm just filling that one because it's brand new, so I'm flushing it. The reason I have them down on the floor is this is about the coldest part of the room right here, and theoretically it should help the water stay cooler. We'll see. Coming back up here, there's the T. It comes out, and fudge. And goes into the filter. This line here loops around, comes out over here. This is kind of temporary. I might move it, but this is my drinking water line here. Goes into the shutoff valve, which is shut off right now, and follow the green line up to my fridge. And that's it.